Hello guys, welcome to YouTube channel Phone Mania. So in today's video, we are comparing the Galaxy Note 10 Plus right against the Mi 11X. So guys, let's get started. So guys, on the left we have the Mi 11X with the 6.67-inch Full HD display, and over here we have the Galaxy Note 10 Plus with the 6.8-inch Quad HD plus display, guys. And the main thing is this guy is just a flagship killer which is just cost around 32K. This is 8GB 128GB variant, and this is the 12GB 256GB variant of the Galaxy Note 10 Plus, which cost around 80K at the initial, and now it's been cost around 50K with some Flipkart offers and all. So we are going to check how much the Mi 11X stack against the Galaxy Note 10 Plus, which is a 1.5-year-old flagship. Okay. So guys, the Galaxy Note 10 Plus is being launched in the August 23 of 2019 versus this guy is over here is launched in just 2021 April 27. So it's just been a few months, and this guy is now almost 2 years old. And let's compare how much the Mi 11X means the latest flagship killers would stack against the flagship series of Samsung. So this guy is having a weight of 196, as same as this guy over here of 196. So both have the same in terms of weight, and in terms of the display, I already mentioned that this is a Quad HD plus panel and versus this is the Full HD plus panel. And in terms of protection, this guy is having Corning Gorilla Glass 5. The latest 2021 flagship have the Corning Gorilla Glass 5 on the front and back versus Corning Gorilla Glass 6 on the Galaxy Note 10 Plus over here. So that's a great advantage for the Galaxy Note 10 Plus. But this guy is having a 120 Hz of refresh rate over here versus just 60 on the Galaxy Note 10 Plus. So you have going to the display and you could see the refresh rate. So the refresh rate, you could see 120 Hz and 60 Hz. So if you can't get to battery more, you could switch to the 60 Hz. Either you could go to 120 Hz. So the maximum smoothness, you could see it's going in the maximum smoothness. And if you compare the Galaxy Note 10 Plus, it feels nice, but still, if you haven't used 120 Hz, then it will be fine. But if you once used 120 Hz, then you couldn't go back to 60 Hz. So in terms of the refresh rates, I would give a win for the Mi 11X, but the Galaxy Note 10 Plus just have 60 Hz. But the thing is, this is just a Full HD Plus versus Quad HD Plus. That means this guy is having a resolution of 1080 into 400, and this guy is having a pixels of 1440 into 3040 pixels. That means Full HD Plus versus Quad HD Plus. Let's play the same video on both these phones and let's check the video quality on both. But before that, I will switch to the maximum settings which is available on the display. So let's go to the settings, and over here the display, first of all we could on the AI image enhancement. So here we have AI HDR enhancement. Let's turn it on, and over here we have the MEMC. There is no need of turning this on, but I still, for the smoother experience, I'm just turning this on also, and let's leave it. And one more thing is there, that is the color scheme. So you should set to the maximum for a saturated, in terms of getting the maximum punchy colors out of there. So I am setting to the saturated colors over here, so that we could get the maximum punchiness out of here. So it's all set. And on the Galaxy Note 10 Plus, by default I have lowered the resolution to get the maximum battery backup, and set the screen mode to the basic. So I would switch both of them. So in terms of display, I'm going to display and screen mode to the vivid, and next the resolution from the HD Plus all the way up to the Quad HD Plus, and apply. Okay, now let's play the same video on both these guys. So guys, playing the exact same video on both the Galaxy Note 10 Plus on the left versus the Mi 11X on the right. And I need to say the Mi 11X over here is having a just PP of 395 ppi versus a punchy 498 pixels per inch on the Galaxy Note 10 Plus with a Quad HD Plus display. So it's clearly visible over here, guys. It's really punchy and sharp on the left. But I should say the Mi have done a really great job. Actually, I have already done a comparison of the Galaxy S21 versus the Mi 11X, and actually the S21 is having just a Full HD Plus display. So in terms of Full HD Plus display, I really like the display on the Mi 11X. But in terms of Quad HD and having a heavy PPI, the Galaxy Note 10 Plus is just blazingly amazing on this level, guys. So you could see it is extremely sharp. The colors are really punchy in my, if you I am looking at my naked eyes and all. So it's really sharp on the Galaxy Note 10 Plus, and I'm not saying it's bad. And in terms of value for money, this is amazing guys. Mi Ronix in terms of 29K for the 6GB 68GB, sorry, 6GB 128GB variant, and in 32K for the 8GB 128GB. So you could see both of them really nice. Let's observe. Anyways, you guys as a judge, you could see the sharp on the red is so deep over here, and you could see the leaves, sorry, the green over here on the both the fonts. Actually, let me bring you a bit closer so you could get an idea. Anyways, you guys as a judge. Really sharp guys. And now let's check the audio quality. Actually, I was really surprised with the Mi11X in terms of the display and audio quality. Actually, this having a nice audio quality. Wow, you could see. So one speaker over here and other over here. And now let's check on the Galaxy Note 10 Plus, and I will say in my terms that which one was better. I would say the quality for the audio is a bit higher on the Galaxy Note 10 Plus because of the punginess Dolby Atmos powered speakers, and so the voice is so much serene and neat on the Galaxy Note 10 Plus. But I think it was a bit louder on the bit for a minor 1 or a half of a percentage advantage for the Mi11X in terms of loudness. But actually in terms of quality, I really like the Galaxy Note 10 Plus. You could hear. Again guys, going back to the, as you could see, it's a bit more louder over on the Mi11X, but the voice is not so sharp as on the Galaxy Note 10 Plus. So guys, so in terms of audio quality and display, both are really stunning. I would say that Mi11X have done a great job in terms of display as well as the speaker. So that means half of the portion is already done. Now let's look at the other areas such as the cameras, the battery backup, the processors on both. So let's move. So guys, the next main thing is the cameras. Actually, before going to the cameras, I would say something is the processor, because that's a clear win for the Mi11X, because this has a Snapdragon 870. That means it's very superior when we compare to the Exynos over here on the Note 10 Plus. Actually, I wouldn't compare both because it's Exynos 9825. It's still great. I'm not saying that it's very bad. Both has 7nm chipset, but actually in terms of gaming and everything, I would give a clear win for the Snapdragon 870 on the Mi11. That would be a clear win because 9825, it's not so perfect in games, but in normal day-to-day life activities, normal games and stuff, you could feel exactly the same on both. But actually, if you see the first row, Call of Duty, PUBG Mobile, and so on, if you go to the high-end games like Genshin Impact and all, then this would be definitely better for you. And so in terms of the processor, so it's a clear win for here. And now let's move to the cameras on both. So guys, I'm not going into detailed camera review. I'm just giving an overview in terms of the cameras. Actually, this the Galaxy Note 10 Plus having a triple 12MP cameras over here. So the aperture can switch between f1.5 to f2.4 based on the availability of the light over here, because it's dual pixel technology, as well as the aperture would switch. If the light is extremely low, it would switch to f1.5 to take a stunning bright shots, and if the aperture is, that means if the it's a daytime, then it would switch to f2.2 to take the maximum crispness shot. So the main camera is 12MP versus the main camera over is 48MP. So if you switch the more and take the 48MP mode, then it is other pictures over on the 48MP mode is so much in detail when we compare to the normal of 12MP. But in normal, we would just take photos as it is. That means in the default mode. In default mode, the Galaxy Note 10 Plus is far ahead in terms of, that means not far ahead in terms of just a practical comparison. I would say the Galaxy Note 10 Plus is a clear winner, not a clear winner, just a winner, I would say, in terms of the normal pictures. And in terms of 48MP mode, this just blashes the Galaxy Note 10 Plus because it's detailed. If you zoom in so much, still it is is very clear in terms of detail and all. And the next camera would be an 8 MP ultra wide versus over here we are getting a 16 MP ultra wide. So here is another advantage in terms of ultra wide too. And in terms of telephoto, we are missing on this one. Here we have having a dedicated 12 MP telephoto, which can go up to 2x optical and 10x digital zoom on the Galaxy Note 10 Plus. And here we have having a 5 MP dedicated macro mode. Actually, the macro mode is really nice. Actually, I just compared with the Galaxy, sorry, in terms of Legend, it's using the ultra wide camera as that is 13 MP ultra wide camera as the macro mode, but actually this having a dedicated macro mode, so it's does the job well. And in terms of selfie camera also, I really like the selfie camera on the MI 11X better than the 10 MP over here. So in terms of selfie camera, I really like this MI 11X, and in terms of the 48 MP mode also, I really like the MI 11X. Apart from that, if you look at the UI, here we having a photo mode, then video, then we have the portrait modes, and in terms of here we are getting advantages like super slow motion video, then single take, it's almost like live photo over here. So there are minor options are available, but still, and it's also having a dedicated feature called here we having a triple audio zoom feature. It's available on both. Actually, it was launched on the Galaxy Note 10 Plus in 2019. Now it's been so here we have microphones. If you zoom into a particular side of the video, that will take the audio of that part clearly. So that was in terms of the cameras. So guys, now look at the batteries and the things on both. So this is having a 43,000 mAh battery with a 45 watt of charging, and over here we have a 44,520 mAh of battery with a 33 watts of charging. But keep in mind that the 33 watts charger is within the box, but here we are getting just a 25 watt charger. So in terms of battery backup as well as the charging speeds, I would give it the win for the MI 11X. So that's because the 33 watt charger is included in the box. Here over here we need to buy a 45 watt charger separately. So, and as well as the 43,000 mAh versus 4,500 mAh battery, that means to be exact 4,520 mAh battery on the Mi 11X. And while looking at the colors, we have Aura Glow. As you can see, this is the Aura Glow color on the Galaxy Note 10 Plus. Apart from that, we have the Aura Black. That's the pure black color. And then we have Aura White, and for specific regions we have some other colors also, or like Aura Blue and all. And in terms of the Mi 11X, here we are having three colors. That means this is the Cosmic Black, which I'm having right now, and apart from that we have Celestial Silver and Lunar White. And then the main thing would be some more things like the face recognition. So this is rapidly fast in terms of face recognition, and in terms of fingerprint scanner also. But keep in mind, this is a 2D fingerprint scanner which just uses 2D, and over here we have a 3D fingerprint scanner, so this is more secure than that. So I would give an test regarding the fingerprint scanners on both. So I'm just unlocking at the same time. So here we are getting the fingerprint on this power button itself. So I'm unlocking exactly at the same time on both. In 3, 2, 1 and go. Oh, here we are just having missing again one more time, guys. Okay, here it's done now. So again logging again both. Also in 3, 2, 1 and go. So you could see both were exactly the same. Again once more time. 3, 2, 1 and go. You could see, guys, in terms of the fingerprint scanners, both were fast, but actually I would give the win for the Galaxy Note 10 Plus because it has a 3D which is more secure than the 2D on the Mi 11X. And apart from that, in terms of face recognition, the Mi 11X is really fast. Both are using 2D. So you could see at a glance I'm opening at the same time in 3, 2, 1. So it's done. Let me close. Okay, let me close on both. Okay, so it's been using. So in 3, 2, 1 and checking the face recognition. So guys, it's even done on the Mi 11X. So it's really fast in terms of the face recognition on the Mi 11X. So that's all regarding a quick comparison between the Mi 11X versus the Galaxy Note 10 Plus. Actually this video is not a really comparison to the Galaxy Note 10 Plus versus the Mi 11X. Actually, I need to just show how the flagship killers, that means the 30K segment, how much improved that could even stack against the flagship killers of 2019 and all. So that's all, guys. Actually, I have already done a video comparing the Galaxy Note 10 Plus versus the Legend, that means the IQ7 Legends. That was still awesome, guys. I will give the link in the description. So that's all regarding this video, guys. Thank you.